Right, I'd like you to treat me as a pupil at the trained stage, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're filling in for my regular instructor who can't make it today.
Sure.
I've never met you before, but I am familiar with the controls of the car.
Okay.
I've got a test coming up in 2 weeks and 2 days. And he said today he was just going to look at my how I deal with pedestrian crossings, my use of signals by indicator and by arm.
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright.
You have this page, you can call me Tony.
Hi Tony, I'm Lewis.
Hi
Nice
Lewis,
to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Fred said he can't be here today, sorry, but he was going to have a look with you at your pedestrian crossings and your use of signals by indicator and by
That's
arm.
what he said, yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, can you remind me what we need to do before we do any arm signals?
I'll check the mirror that I don't get my hand chopped off.
Yeah, so we need to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
What do you need to do with the window first?
Open it.
Yeah. So do we open it halfway or a third of the way?
Are these questions really appropriate
No,
for
okay. Okay. So how would you signal to turn right by arm?
We want to show you.
Yeah, you can either explain to me or you can... Let's do it in practice. So
Yeah,
making
I'm
sure
not
that it's
gonna
safe first.
check
Good.
the mirror. Put my hand out on this.
Yep, very good.
Check it.
Brilliant. If we were turning left.
Check the mirror.
Yep, very good. And if we were slowing down or stopping.
Check the mirror.
Perfect. Yeah, very good. Well remembered. Okay. Can you tell me how you can identify a pedestrian crossing?
Which type?
So let's say an uncontrolled pedestrian crossing.
Oh, you get the evolution beacons on the black and white posts.
Yep.
You get the zigzag lines.
Very good. Okay. What can you tell me about the zigzag lines? What are you not allowed to do in there?
Park or overtake.
Very good. Okay. So, should we give it a go? Should we go have a...
Yeah?
Yeah. So if you want to set yourself up.
Oh. Is that moving?
It's blinking.
What's the digit on?
30102, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just tell me what you can see in your centre mirror.
I can square the whole back window.
Yep.
I can see a bit of my head restraint, a bit of my left ear, a bit of your head restraint.
Okay.
I can see right down.
Very good. And then your right door mirror.
About 2 finger width to the car, sky, horizon, and road.
Very good. And the left.
About two finger width to the car, pavement, horizon, sky.
Very good. Okay, we'll try them when you're ready. Good. So why did you decide to put an indicator on there?
So the car coming.
Yep, very good.
You might want to put in that driveway.
Yep, very good. So remind me how you can spot a pedestrian crossing and not an uncontrolled crossing.
And uncontrolled.
Yep.
Beacons on black and white posts. That's exactly this. Turning left.
Turning left, please, then. So if you just put your signal on, push the signal stalk down for me. That's it. So we want.
I'm always making that mistake.
So the way to remember it is the way that you're going to turn the wheel. If your finger catches the stalk on the way, then it will go the right way for you. So if you're turning the wheel to the left, your left hand's coming down.
Turning right.
Turning right, please. So which way we're going to push the stalk? Think about what way the wheel's going to turn. You're going to turn the wheel to the right, aren't you?
Oh, it goes the direction of the wheel.
That's it. Yeah.
I thought you meant something about if it hits my finger with a stalk or something.
Why is it important that we indicate the right way?
Confuse people.
Yep. Okay, so we don't need to put a signal on when we're going around parked cars. Again, can you think of a reason why? So we don't need to when we come back in later. Can you think of why we don't need to signal to go around and back in on parked cars?
I thought it'd be helpful.
Okay. It could be confusing, couldn't it? If there's a road at the side or a driveway, people might think that you're pulling in.
Why is it confusing the signal to come back in? That'd be helpful.
Well, can you think of any reasons why? What
I
could that
suppose
be
they
on the
might
left?
think I'm parking
Yeah?
and overtake me.
Yeah, very good. So are we going to signal to go around this parked car? Why not?
Because I think I'm turning in now.
Okay, and what about as we pull back in?
The right bend's around.
Yep. So right bend turn to the left. So follow the right bend, please.
Yeah, it's on the right.
So can you think of any times when we might want to use arm signals? Or do we have them?
I think Fred said it reinforces the indicator.
Yeah, very good.
And right.
So we're going to go right at the end, Tony. So which way are we going to put the indicator on? Good. Okay, so you indicated the right way that time, which is very good. We left it a little bit late.
Was it?
Yeah, a little bit. So can you see we've got those beacons you were telling me about? So we want to check that middle mirror and then scan it. No, phase 2. So what do we do as we approach a pedestrian crossing?
Generally.
Anything else?
Scan.
Okay, what are we looking for?
See if there's a vehicle very close behind me.
Okay, and what are we scanning for? Where are we scanning this for?
See if any pedestrians are running to the cross. See if I'm standing there.
Yeah, very good.
And we're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left, please, Tony. So when are we going to signal this time?
Nearer.
I'd say about now. We want to give people plenty of time.
About
don't we?
this. Funny place by traffic lights, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So what's the other type of pedestrian crossing? We've talked about one type so far.
Oh, controlled.
Good. How are they different?
They're controlled by lights.
Yep, very good. So do people only ever cross when it's safe for them to cross? When everyone's on red?
People cross any time.
Yep. So if someone was standing waiting to cross, what would you do? How would you tell whether they're going to walk
I
out
don't really
front or
understand the question, to be honest with you. Turning
Okay,
left.
turning left, please.
Do I indicate better now?
Very good, yeah. Very good judgment.
I didn't quite understand that question. What was the question
So,
again?
sorry, if somebody was standing on a pavement waiting to cross, either at a crossroad, at a pedestrian crossing or otherwise, how would you tell whether they're going to walk out in front of you?
Eye contact, I suppose.
Yep. Would you ever wave at them to cross?
Sorry?
Would you ever wave at them to cross?
Only people I know.
Very important, we never wave them across ever.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
It's not to be rude, it's for safety. If you waved them across and they didn't see something coming the opposite way and they got hit, that would be partly your fault, wouldn't it?
worry if you see a school sign here.
So the school sign is a very good clue that there's probably going to be pedestrians about.
Can I just come out right with it?
Yeah.
You need to start looking at the road ahead of you, yeah? And once you've identified the object, look at me, yeah?
Looking ahead just after this roundabout, can you see that island in the middle? With the bollards on it?
Yeah.
What's that for?
Stop me going on that side of the road. I've seen people stand on there, isn't it? They're not crossings, are they?
Yeah, that's the type of crossing.
I have to stop then?
No, we don't have to stop. We only stop if a pedestrian's already on the road at that point. That's like a midway point where they can...
left.
Turning left, please. Where they can stand and wait
Is that
for
a
a
good
safe gap.
signal?
That was very good timing for signal, Tony. So just remind me why it's important we don't signal too early.
I don't think I ever do, really. Confuse people.
Okay, so can you see a school sign up ahead? On the
Oh,
left?
yeah.
Yep. So what sort of things are we looking out for?
We have these lollipop persons where I live.
Yep.
Yeah, they have a big stick.
Yep, very good. Any other ways that you can spot them?
Spot one.
Lollipop people.
Wear reflective jackets if that helps.
Yep. Yep. Usually wearing something visible, busy vest type of stuff.
Yeah, they just walk right out in front of you.
Yeah. So what must you do if they do that?
You have to stop, don't you?
Yep.
Because they're wearing a reflective jacket, you have to stop, don't you?
Because they've got the lollipop stick, they're making it safe for children to cross. So just going back to the timing off the indicator for a minute.
Yeah.
Can you think of any reasons why we don't want to indicate early?
Well, my wife indicates early sometimes.
Okay. When does she do that?
I don't know, I've seen her do it really early sometimes.
And what kind of speed is she travelling at when she does that?
Oh, she always drives very fast anyway.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, if we're moving quicker, we need to indicate earlier to give people more time to react because our speeds are higher.
Oh. And turning right.
Turning right, please, Tony. When might we want to delay
So
the signal?
indicator right there.
That was very good, Tony. Would you like to take responsibility for the indicators?
For the timing.
For the timing of the indicators, yes.
Yeah.
Just tell me what the danger would be of indicating too late.
I suppose people wouldn't have time to react.
Very good.
Panic. And turning right.
And turning right, please.
It's got to work out a distance.
Yeah, doing very well with it.
Fred was trying to get me to count car lengths, but then when the cars are not there, I'll get confused.
Yeah, it can be a bit hard to do it. The other thing is, like we said, at different speeds, you're going to need to indicate that much earlier or later.
Yeah.
But your judgment at the moment is,
Will that be on
is very
dual
good.
carriageways kind of thing?
Yeah, that's a very good example of it. Roads where you might be travelling at national speed limit, for example. So can you see the beacons here? Crossing?
I can see it was already.
need to slow right down. We can keep going.
Oh, that's a crossing.
Yep, but were there any people about?
Is that actually a crossing?
It's a form of crossing. It's a place where people are, and again here, so, okay. What we don't want to do is speed up towards one. I should have helped you identify that first of all. I'll help you on the next one.
Stop on the left.
So if you just pull up on the left one, please. Thank you. Okay.
Those islands in that road. Those islands in the middle of the road are no crossings, eh?
They come up under phase one though.
Sorry?
They come up under phase one though.
They're no crossings.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a place where a person can walk halfway across and wait, yeah?
Okay.
That could be further ahead, yeah?
We'll drive on when you're ready, please, Tony. Very good.
There's nobody standing there, so I'm not worried about that.
Very good.
I think I overacted at the last one, didn't I?
Yeah, I didn't help them, sorry. Just ease off the... So we never want to accelerate towards... That wasn't a crossing because it didn't have the zigzags. So here we've got zigzags, this one is a crossing. And can you see the little yellow boxes on the right and the left?